everyone. Would you believe me if I told you the reason you are watching this video is because you made the choice to watch it? If you are like me, it is hard to understand that every day we make choices and we may not even realize that they are choices. There is a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt where she says, "In the long run, we shape our lives and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die, and the choices we make are ultimately our own responsibility." I would like to talk to you about 5 different choices that we make every day. Not the big earth-shattering choices, but the choices we make from the minute we wake up until we go to bed. This did not become a reality for me until I lost my husband of 31 years, at which time it struck me how important every choice we make, no matter how small or how large, affects our lives. I researched the internet, and this article really stood out. It is written by Ruchira Arguala. She gave 10 choices we make every day, but I found 5 that I would like to talk to you about. Your attitude is a choice. Despite your circumstances, background, or where you come from, the attitude you carry around is your choice. A positive attitude is a huge key to your success and happiness in this life. When you feel positive, positive things tend to happen to you. But on the other hand, when we feel unhappy or sad, things seem to go wrong. All days are wonderful in direct proportion with our attitude. No investment, no return. A gray, cold, and rainy day spent in an office are just as susceptible to the warming influence of a happy attitude as are the sunny days spent lying in a hammock sipping sangria. I remember my mom saying to me, "You got up on the wrong side of the bed and need to go back to bed and get up on the right side." I also said this to my children, but not until I started researching for this presentation did I realize what the true meaning of the saying was. She was actually telling me that I had made a choice to get up with a bad attitude and needed to make a better choice. I feel the saying was right on track. It just needed to be worded different. There are 2 quotes by David Thoreau that I would like to share with you. "Most men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with a song still in them." Be yourself, not your idea of what you think somebody else's idea of yourself should be. So our first choice is attitude. And if having a positive attitude is going to help us through the day, then the next logical choice is happiness. Everyone wants to be happy, but what most people don't realize is that being happy is actually a choice. In that way, happiness is not a feeling, but a life position. Happiness doesn't result from an event over which we have no influence or even after a self-declared win. Happiness is a way of being. Happiness is saying, "Yes, thank you, and I accept everything that there is in this life." Happiness is releasing resistance and overlooking our petty stubbornness and choosing to be open-hearted. Happiness is living as large as we can and saying, "I'm lucky to participate in this experience." Happiness doesn't depend on feeling good or on things going right. We choose happiness because it's the wisest and most life-encouraging choice we can make for ourselves, not because it's logical. This is another excerpt from the Whole Living magazine and an article written by Whitney Joyner. Happiness is not being cheerful all the time. It's being interested in things, finding out more about something, learning how to appreciate something better, incorporating something new that fits with what we already have. If we make the choice to be happy, it seems to me that forgiving someone who has done us harm emotionally or physically is going to be a lot easier. Is forgiveness a choice? Yes, yes it is. Somebody breaks your heart or does something to hurt, anger, or betray you, you have the choice to forgive them and move on or not. Holding on to anger will eat away at you just like cancer does. It robs a person of a positive attitude, happiness, and peaceful feelings. Benefits of forgiveness are healing of emotional and physical pain, reduces depression and stress, better immune system and digestion, more physical and mental energy, better quality sleep, longer life, increased happiness and peace of mind, being friendlier and more tolerant, and getting a new life. Choosing to forgive gives back your emotional freedom and happiness. It makes you wiser and strong, as forgiveness is an attribute of the strong. It makes you easier to love, and life itself is just a lot easier. We have now made the choice to have a positive attitude, be happy, and forgive, and it is time to make the choice to take action. So many wander through life aimlessly, hoping things would be different, wishing they had the career of their choice or a life they could enjoy, but they don't take action towards creating that outcome. This is how it was for me until my husband passed away. I always wanted to point my finger at the other person, was envious of what they had. I just knew if I had this or that in my life, it would be so much better. So I wasted 59 years of my life not taking action to get where I wanted to be. But that has all changed, as I have learned that I have the best gift in the world, and that is the ability to choose and then act on that choice. Choosing to go back to high school and then on to college was one of the greatest actions I have taken so far. I would like to share another quote by Henry David Thoreau. "You must live in the present. Launch yourself on every wave. Find your eternity in each moment. Fools stand on their island of opportunities and look toward another island. There is no other island. There is no other life but this." If we make the choice to take actions, our next choice must be to pay attention to our bodies so that we can complete our goal. Our bodies tell us in subtle ways if it's not well or if it wants something. Paying attention and really listening to our bodies is a choice. Most people organize their time around everything but body's natural rhythms. Workday demands, commuting, social events, and kids' schedules frequently dictate, inevitably clashing with the body's day-to-day rhythms of waking and sleeping. Your body will give you telltale signs when something is not working right. Make a choice to listen and then act on it to prevent something major happening to your health. There is another statement that I have heard through my lifetime and used to scoff at, but finally realized the truth of it. You are what you eat. Our bodies are a very strong but delicate machine, and what we eat and how we move about every day has an impact on how healthy we are. I have had some health issues recently and decided to really listen to my body. It was amazing how it reacted to my being even a little proactive. It is just so bad that it has taken me so many years to learn this lesson. In conclusion, I have been practicing these 5 choices for about 1 year now, and I have wanted to share this with other people. Not to persuade them to make life changes, but to let other people know that everything we do in life is a choice. So I would like to say, make choices that are right for you right now and live life to the fullest. Have a wonderful journey.